Good morning everyone. Today we are going to start the heart rate. We already discussed the Cardiac cycle that completes in 0.8 second, or during Cardiac cycle the different events take place that are auricular systole, ventricular systole and joint diastole. Now the heart rate we will discuss. As we know, the heart pumps the blood. During pumping it diastole and systole, and this pumping action, this systole and diastole arises from the right atrium. In the right atrium, where the superior vena cava opens, the SA node is present. So the stimulus for the contraction and relaxation comes from the right auricle, the SA node, from where the impulse originated for the working of the heart. So the SN in the right atrium, stimulus comes, so the start from the auricle systole. The heart rate means the number of heartbeat. Number of heartbeat per minute is called heart rate. In the resting condition, the heart rate is 70 times per minute in an adult. The newborn baby, this is an adult in resting condition. Newborn baby has the 130 per minute, and in the old people it is 60 times per minute. It means the heartbeat is according to the size. Smaller the animal, more the heartbeat. Larger the animal, less heartbeat. So when the newborn baby grows, its heartbeat decreases. So the normal condition is heartbeat 72 times per minute. It changes during number 1, exercises, when we do the physical work. Number 2, when we have the fever or the temperature rises of the body, and during the stress or during the emotions. So during these conditions, the heartbeat of a person increases. It means when the heartbeat is increases, the more blood supply is there, means the blood supply is increases. Blood supply increases. When the heartbeat changes, it increases, the blood supply of the body increases. When the temperature rises, the fever is there, when the temperature rises 1 degree Celsius. Every 1 degree Celsius increase in the temperature, the heartbeat is 10 times increases by 10. It means when the body temperature is 37 and the heartbeat is 72, the 38 degree temperature increases, 1 degree increases, the heartbeat become 82. So every 1 degree Celsius rise in temperature, the heartbeat increases 10. So during emotion, the adrenaline hormone. We already discussed we will discuss in the endocrine system this one. The adrenaline hormone that is secreted, that is secreted from the adrenal gland. So the adrenaline hormone increases the heartbeat during the emotion. And when the physical exercise is there, we need more energy, and that energy comes from the more supply of the blood. So smaller the animal, lesser the smaller the animal, higher the smaller the animal, higher the heartbeat. Now the stroke volume. Stroke volume is the volume of blood pumped out of the heartbeat from the left ventricle. When the ventricle contracts, heartbeat is there, the blood pumped through the aorta to oxygenated blood to the body part. So the stroke volume is the volume of blood pumped out of heart from the ventricles. From the ventricles, which ventricles? Left ventricles. So every time it contracts, when the ventricles contract, the blood goes to the aorta to the different parts. So during the each heartbeat, the left ventricle transport the blood, pump the blood 70 ml. So during the each heartbeat, the left ventricle pump the blood 70 ml. So this is the stroke volume. Stroke volume means the volume of blood pumped out of the heart from the left ventricle to the body. So each heartbeat, each ventricle systole, left ventricle systole pump the 70 ml of blood. Next, the cardiac output. Cardiac output. In one heartbeat, it pumps the 70 ml of blood. So volume of blood, this is the volume of blood the left ventricle transport in per minute. This is for the one beat, this is for the 1 minute, means total 72 times the how much blood is pumped from the heart. So volume of blood pumped out per minute. Volume of blood pumped out of the heart from, we should write from left ventricle per minute. So this will be, I am writing here this one, the cardiac output. We know that one time 70 ml and the heartbeat is 72 times. So when we multiply it, it is 5040 ml. 5040 ml. Or 5040 ml, or in a round figure we can say the 5 liter of blood. So the cardiac output means this is the heart rate and this is the stroke volume. When we multiply it, it comes 5040 ml, or when we keep in round figure, it will be 5 liter. So this is the stroke volume. In per minute, per heartbeat, how much blood is pumped out from the left ventricle. This is cardiac output. In 1 minute, how much blood is pumped out from the left ventricle. Now in the next, we discuss about the control of our heartbeat. How the heartbeat is controlled. The heartbeat, it is controlled by the nervous control and the endocrine control. We discuss it. Now we are going to start the blood pressure. or we also call it BP. It the actual we measured from the artery, so it is also called arterial blood pressure. As we know, the left ventricle contract, the blood goes into the aorta. Aorta branches into the artery, and when the blood flows through the artery, it apply the pressure on the lateral wall of it artery. So the pressure exerted on the wall of blood vessels, mainly in the artery. So the blood pressure we define the pressure exerted by blood on the wall of blood vessels mainly in the arteries. Normal value of the blood pressure is 120 upon 80 mm of mercury. Why we have written the two values? We know the heart systole and diastole, contract and relax. So this value is systolic pressure, and when the heart relax, the value is 80 mm. So this is the diastolic pressure. The two pressure we measure, the pressure exerted by the blood on the walls of artery. We measure not the terminal pressure, we measure the lateral pressure, lateral pressure that blood apply on the wall of the artery. So the blood pressure is of 2, that is the systolic pressure when the heart is contracting, and the another when the heart is relaxing. So it is measured by the sphygmomanometer. The instrument to which the blood pressure is measured, it is sphygmomanometer. The pressure higher than the normal is called hypertension. The pressure lower than the normal is called hypotension, low BP. So the hypertension, if it is higher than the normal, and the hypotension when it is lower than the normal. The systolic 120. So now we measure the pulse pressure. The systolic 120, diastolic 80, and the difference between two is pulse pressure. Difference between systolic and diastolic pressure. Diastolic pressure is pulse pressure. So it should be 120 minus 80 is equal to 4 mm of mercury. We count it the ratio of systolic pressure, ratio diastolic pressure, ratio of pulse pressure. So this is 3:2:1. 120, 80, 40. So this is the difference between the systolic pressure and the diastolic pressure. The difference is called pulse pressure. The measurement of the BP by indirect method. It is indirect method because we are calculating by the instrument. So it is called oscillatory method. It is called oscillatory method. of measuring the BP. So the hypertension we discuss in the cardiac disorder. So this is the definition of blood pressure and pulse pressure.